Come on, you can park. Yeah, I'm just recording, so if you can be quick. Oh, God's sakes. Thank you very much. Another feature that I really like is the lights. Man. Hello guys, Bobby Drives here. So today I've got a brand new Mercedes GLE 300 diesel AMG spec. It's a good comparison to the BMW X5, the AUDI Q7, even the Porsche Cayenne, just by looking at the size of it. They're huge. So we're going to look around, check all the features from the inside, outside. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification button for new videos, and don't forget to follow me at Bobby Drives. So guys, I think it's only right to start with the engine specs. Now there's actually 6 different engine variations in this. Can you believe that? 6. So starting with this, it's a GLE 300, which is a 2-litre 4-cylinder turbocharged diesel producing 242 brake horsepower, top speed of 140 miles an hour, and it'll get you 0 to 60 in 7.2 seconds. Then you can go for the GLE 350, which is actually a 6-cylinder 3-litre turbocharged diesel, and that's got 268 brake horsepower, and it'll get you 0 to 60 in 6.9 seconds. Or you can go for the GLE 400, which again is a 6-litre diesel that produces 268 brake horsepower, and it will get you 0 to 60 in 5.8 seconds. Or you can go for the GLE 450, which again is a 3-litre straight 6, but it's a petrol engine, so you haven't got all that diesel noise behind you, and that will get you 0 to 60 in 5.7 seconds. So it's only 0.1 of a second quicker than a GLE 400, but like I said, it's not really a diesel, so it sounds a little bit better. Then you can go for the AMG ranges, so you can get a GLE 53 AMG, which was a straight 6 3-litre, and that's got 429 brake horsepower, and it'll get you 0 to 60 in 5.3 seconds and a top speed of 155 miles an hour. It's due to come out. They are doing a GLE 63 AMG, which would be the AMG's 4-litre V8 twin turbo. That will probably be 0 to 60 in like 4 seconds or something like that. But I can't wait for that to come out. That's going to be a real beast. Now that you know all the model variations or the engine variations, it's only right you should know the prices of these cars brand new. So I did some research last night, so it's really fresh data, fresh prices. Starting with the GLE 300, the cheapest I saw that for was £49,000, brand new. GLE 350, cheapest was £53,000 brand new. The GL 400 was actually £61,000, so there's a good about £8,000 jump there. Surprisingly, the GLE 450, which is a petrol version, I found them for only £1,000 more. They're starting from £62,000. So they are competitively priced. I think they're worth the money. But when you get to the AMG levels, then they do bump up quite a bit. So the GLE 53 AMG is starting from £80,000, and God knows what the GLE 63 AMG is going to start from. That'll probably be anywhere from 100k plus. That's how tall this car is. I can actually lean on it like it's a armrest. So anyway guys, talking about the front of the car, beautiful. I really love this massive Mercedes-Benz logo. Now that's actually really big because it's got loads of the sensors behind for detecting like your cruise control or if you're about to run someone over. So all the sensors are behind there. I really love the pin design off the grille and the original Mercedes bars which go to the side. You've got all your parking sensors down here. There's a lot of chrome in this car, so there's chrome here, there's a lot of chrome to the back. The lights are beautiful, so they are Mercedes-Benz multi-beam LED, so really good at not dazzling oncoming cars. It does really light the road. It's got slightly like a blue tint towards it as well. The nice thing is, which I can't show you, at night time when you turn your lights on, they do like a funny dance. It's like a wake-up call to the car. Unfortunately it's daylight, so I can't really show you right now, but other than that, really cool lights. So guys, the wheels. Now these are 20-inch AMG 5-spoke alloy wheels. They've got like a grey insert, but the spokes are actually of a diamond cut finish. And believe it or not, these are standard. On any GLE you'll get standard 20-inch AMG wheels. You can upgrade them to the 22-inch, which are really nice. But another thing I want to mention is the width of the tyres. The profile's 275. Now, let me think. You can get a BMW M5, the old school shapes, or these big juicy cars, and these are the sort of tyres that they have on the rear. But again, it being a 4x4, you're going to have big tyres on front. So guys, let's have a look at the rear. Quite a nice rear, in fact. So starting with the side sills, they are fake, unfortunately. They are just plastic, but it gives that aesthetic look. Another thing which is fake are the exhausts. They're actually plastic. I can put my hand inside and it doesn't go nowhere. Now, being a 300, it's okay. The exhausts are down here, which point down to the ground. But if you did get the GLE 400 or the 450, or especially even the AMG ranges, they do have real exhausts. So we'll let this one go. Loads of chrome to the rear, even up here. We open up the boot, which is electric. Now, being obviously an SUV, you expect to have quite a big boot, and this is massive. So as it stands, it's got 635 litres. If you did push the seats down, that goes all the way up to 2,000, well, above 2,000 litres. So yeah, really big boot. What I really like, I can lift this up, and you've got a lot more storage underneath. So yeah, great storage. All of your tools there to put in your tyres, or if you have a puncture. But yeah, loads of storage down here. Now, I also like these side sills. The problem is, they're not actually that useful. They don't stick out far enough so I can get my foot really on there. So you kind of have to go a bit forward, and when you do that, the back of your trousers, if the side sills are dirty, your trousers are going to get dirty, meaning more washing. So guys, let's have a look from inside. Now, this is where this car is just absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love it. First of all, the steering wheel, which is brand new. It's got a flat profile at the bottom. You've got your paddle shifts behind. You've got all your infotainment buttons on the steering wheel. Again, they're all in the right place where they should be. And I just love the driving position. You sit really high, nice and tall. I love these grab handles here. It makes you feel like you're on a real 4x4. In regards to electric seats, now they are in the best place possible. A lot of people have them down here by the side where you can't see them. You have to fiddle around. Here, I can actually control my electric seats. And what's really cool, if my passenger's left and I need to move his seat, I can press this left button here, and now I can control his seat going back and forth. You've also got memory seats as well, and that's on both drivers and passengers' sides. Now, one of the biggest things I love in this car is this brand new infotainment screen. This is actually two 12.3-inch screens being put together. The right side is my instrument cluster, controls all of my speedometer, my rev counts. I can see my sat nav, my radio, my music, my Bluetooth, all on this screen, which is right in front of me, so really good for the driver. The screen to the left controls all my car configurations, my music again, anything I need to do which involves the car. And it's just so nice that it's just one big panel and it just dominates the screen. Now, the second thing I will also mention, this software or this system that they're using is probably one of the best systems I've used. It's super quick and to react to the human. It's super bright and it's just friendly to use. Third thing is the controllability of this infotainment screen. Now, being a touchscreen, I can touch the screen, go left and right, no problem. A lot of people don't like to touch the screen, so it leaves fingerprint marks, or it's a big distraction whilst you're driving. Nice thing is they've got a pad in the middle, gone off the rotary dials. This pad, you can actually go left and right, and what's really nice, every time you do go left and right or you press a button, the pad vibrates so you know it's doing something. Thirdly, you can go to the steering wheel. On the left and on the right, you've got another keypad, you could say, which is all finger sensitive, so I can just rub my finger over it. I can go left to go to navigation or phone call, right to go to my music or infotainment screens. If I go to the right hand side of the steering wheel, there's another sensor here, and I can use this to control my instrument cluster. So I can go from my speedometer to my miles range. I can even decide to put my sat nav in this screen, so it will all open up and it's right in front of me where it should be for the driver. Absolutely brilliant system, love it. So guys, let's play with the infotainment screen. Let's start with the navigation. As soon as I press it, it loads up straight away. It's so user-friendly and it's so quick to the point of the human touch. I really, really like this. It's like I'm using my iPhone, in fact. I can click on the petrol station logos and it'll bring up all petrol stations which are right near me. And it's just really quick. That's what I really like about it. I can go back to the home menu. Now, there's another thing I really like. I can click on something called comfort. And if I click on seat comfort, I can click on seat kinetics. And what seat kinetics is, it's not a massaging seat, but what it does, like the lumbar supports and the bottom of your seat, will once in a while give you like a little push or a little bit of a, not even a vibration, but it expands and then goes back again, so kind of keeps you awake. Moving on from the navigation, I can go onto the radio, which is DAB as well. I can go into my Bluetooth and it'll connect to Spotify or Apple Play, which is really good. And what I really like, if I move on to the instruments cluster for the driver, This is fully customizable. I can do what I want on this. Starting with, I can press a home button on my steering wheel and I can go left and right and go through my telephone calls, my navigation, my trip computer, radio, media. Basically everything I can do on my left screen, I can do right in front of me. So let's say I go to my satellite navigation, I can press it in. It will now start to show me all my directions in the middle of the screen. But if I scroll down, it will have a picture of the sat nav. But if I scroll down again, I can make it full screen. So then, just look at that. The whole screen is my satellite navigation, but I've still got my miles per hour at the top. If I scroll to the right, now I'm on this right circle here, and I can scroll up and I can go through different options. So what G-force I'm getting through the car. Again, my satellite navigation could be in this one, eco display, consumption, and my rev counter. If I go to the left, I can go to the left circle. Now that's got my speedometer, well, it's actually got my miles per range in there at the moment, but I can scroll up and tell me the time, the date, what speed I'm doing. Next thing I'll move on to are these 4 vents. Now, I think that's a bit of a letdown. The reason why, all other Mercedes have these really cool round vents where it opens and closes. It's kind of from the 300 SL Goldwing from years and years ago, but it's a really nice retro design. Now here, unfortunately, they've just gone for 4 rectangle vents. By saying that 4, not 2, you've got 4. To the right of the infotainment screen, I've got an air vent here, which is absolutely fine. To the left of the infotainment screen, it's a fake air vent. It doesn't actually really do anything, but it just makes it look a little bit more symmetry and straight. But quite frankly, I actually don't really like this plastic design. It's one thing I really don't like. The interior is really nice. You've got black leather throughout. The dashboard's made of fake leather. You can't tell the difference. I wonder why we even have real leather nowadays. You've got this, I call it like a raw wood. So it's a black raw wood which goes all the way around the car, and it's a really nice modern but rustic sort of feel. Another bonus thing with this car, it gets loads of storage. So I can open up this bin here and I push it all the way back. I've got 2 USB charging points. I've got a wireless charger for my actual iPhone and 2 cup holders. 2 cup holders, sorry. And the good thing is they are adjustable, so I can actually push this back for a big cup, and if I've got a smaller cup, I'll just press this button here and it will grab around my smaller bottle, which is really handy. Again, I've got more storage in the center armrest, got more USB points. It's got a phone cradle where I hold my phone in there. One thing I noticed, this doesn't have the air suspension. So if you have the air suspension, you have like a roller here, so you can make the suspension go up or go down. Unfortunately, this car doesn't have it. This has the normal steel spring suspensions. You can get as an upgrade on a GLE 300 if you wanted to, but if you did go for the 350, the 400 or 450 or so on, air suspension comes as standard. You've also got a lot of storage in the side door bins. I could fit probably about 1.5 litres worth of water bottles in there. The annoying thing is when you are driving, they do rattle around a little bit. Another feature I really like in this car is the interior lights. So you've got like a LED light strip which goes all the way around the dash, around the handles, around the doors, and also in the rear. Now the nice thing is you can choose from 64 different colours, so if there's a colour which doesn't suit your need, change it. I personally will put it onto colour mix, and what colour mix does, every minute or two it will go through different colours, so yeah, you don't always have the same colour, you can actually flick through. By the front dashboard there's like a purpley blue line which goes just under the air vents. Now if I put my heating on, so I want a warmer temperature, this actually turns red, so it shows what I'm doing. Now if I turn that down, it will actually go to like a colder blue to show that it's going more to an ice temperature. How cool is that feature? Another good thing is you might expect to have your gear lever in here, but Mercedes don't do that. They actually put the gear lever on the right of the steering wheel, and that's a brilliant place to have it. It's very American-y to have it there, but guess what? When I'm driving their cars, naturally my hand goes to the right of the steering wheel to change the gear. So this shows Mercedes-Benz have done the right thing by putting it just on the steering wheel column. Sorry guys, by the way, whenever I say Mercedes, whenever I say Mercedes in this car, so Mercedes steering wheel, Mercedes gearbox, the voice activation gets picked up by saying, hey Mercedes, so sometimes that can be really annoying. You can be talking to your friend and say, hey, check out my Mercedes, and the lady will just come on, so it's a little bit annoying. But at the same time, she's actually really good. Hey Mercedes, I'm really cold.
I'm setting the temperature on the driver's side to 19 degrees.
Thank you very much. So one thing I would say about this voice activation command is actually really good. I can just say, hi, I don't want to say the word M because then we'll start talking. But I can set anything to the car. So like I just said then, I'm cold, so what it does, it puts my heated seat on, and it puts the driver's side temperature slightly higher to keep me warm. Another feature which I think is also brilliant, you've actually got an owner's manual in this infotainment screen. I'll just click owner's manual, click the I, it'll take a second to load, but then I don't have to go to the book. I've got the manual right in here and it'll just show me, well, I can search with the issues that I have, so that's really cool. Going back to the pad, you have all these other buttons. You've got dynamic to control sports, or to be comfort, or to be off-roading. This P button, if you press that, it will scan the parking areas around me and find me a bay and actually do the parking for me. Also, if you don't want to use the infotainment screen, you can still press nav or radio, media or telephone call down here. There's a star button, and the star button, you can basically save it to any function that you want it to be. So if you want it to take you straight to the audio or rear view camera, you can save it to that star. I also love all the cameras around this car, so if I show you an infotainment screen, I can basically have views of all the cars around me. This one is fantastic, in fact. That's showing me the view off the side of my car. Well, when I open my door, it stops it, but if I'm parking in a tight parking bay, I've got a view just of that, and I think that's brilliant. Parking off the rear, and the screen to the right will show me a bird's eye view of everything. So really love the parking here, and it just makes it so easy. Also, what's really cool, if I click on settings, it will bring me up a picture of the car, etc. I can click on 360 degrees button. When I press that, I'm able to view my car on the screen, and I can slide it around, and wherever it faces, it will give me an option. So if I'm facing the front, it will say assistance or lights or vehicle, and I think that's brilliant. So let's go around and let's click on lights. So again, I can control my lights. Now I'm going to jump in the back and I'm going to show you the size from the rear. Unfortunately, this is not the 7-seater spec, this is the 5-seater, and I'll show you when I get in the back. So guys, now I'm in the rear. Now, being in the rear of the car, this car has loads of space. I mean, you can just see loads of headroom, loads of space there, just lovely. Got the armrest here, you've got cup holders in the middle. So as I was saying, this is not the 7-seater spec, so it's a option you get in all of the ranges, and what it basically means, you'll have 2 extra seats in the rear, and this row effectively becomes electric, like how the front seats are. But like I said, this one doesn't have it, unfortunately, but it does mean you've got a huge boot and loads of space in the rear. I'm actually shocked on how big this is actually inside. Down here you have got USB charging points again. You've got what looks like an ashtray holder, but it could be your mobile phone holder too. So you can get the 2 extra seats in the rear, and for this middle row to be all electric for £2,000. As part of that upgrade, you will also get a 4-zone climate control. So currently this car's a 2-zone climate control, but if you did go for the upgrade, it's 4-zone, so meaning you have your own control here to control all of the heating in the rear. So guys, that brings us to the end of my review. I hope you really like this car. I actually love it. The more and more I'm driving 4x4s nowadays, I'm falling in love with them. I actually always like the coupes and convertibles, but it's quite nice sitting quite high up on the road and being a little bit off the kink. But yeah, like I said, good comparison to the BMW X5, the Q7, the Porsche Cayenne. I like this a lot because 1, it's really good on fuel, 2, it's brand new, but 3, that infotainment screen. That screen is just miles apart better than any of the systems I used. It's on par with Tesla. I'd even say it's even more responsive, so I really like it. Really good fuel consumption. Like I said, you get loads of different engine ranges in this, so it can suit your needs. But for what the price is, it's been priced competitively, and I think it's a really good car. It's a thumbs up for me. But if you did like the video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are new. Do hit the bell notification button so you'll be notified for new videos. And don't forget to follow me at Bobby Drives.